All right guys, so to start this mid to high fade haircut, essentially how you guys want to start any fade haircut is with the C-cup area. Usually with a mid fade, I'll probably go about a quarter in. So this is midway point. I will go about a quarter in right here and start contouring the guideline to suit his head shape. The tricky part about a mid to high fade is that we want to give him the height of the high fade and the mid fade by dropping it towards the back. So to start our guideline, I'm going to be using my Gamma Evo X trimmer. That is a trimmer that's not zero gap. It just comes straight out of the box like that, guys. So if you guys buy this trimmer, just use it how it is. This is midway point, a quarter in. We're going to go about midway right here. Should be almost the highest point right here. I'm gonna keep all of this so I know exactly what to bald out. With high fade, this is kind of like the more efficient way to do it because we already know what the first line is and everything below this just has to be shaped. Once you guys get to the other side, let's tilt our client like this. We see the guideline from over here. We know we started at the midway point. Just repeat the same thing on this side. Once you guys get to this step, you guys have two options. We can either just debulk everything and shave, but just for the sake of this video, I want to switch things up and show you guys something new. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Barber's Pro Low Pro FX trimmer that is zero gap. It's the sharpest trimmer that I'm gonna be using for today. And we're gonna go ahead and just clean out this area because with the soft trimmer that I just used, it leaves some stubbles because my client does have pretty thick hair. We're gonna flick up. So I'm gonna start right here at the bottom. You guys can hear it cut, which is a good thing. So all that stubble, which is like the little grain, it can be cleaned up. Also notice how there's only one finger right here. So we're pretending that this is kind of like a shadow line because all of our lines that we're gonna be blending are gonna be a finger thick. As you guys can see here towards the back, you know, the fade looks fairly even, guys. So if you guys see some inconsistencies in your fade, make sure you guys fix it before you guys go to the next step. So right here, I'm just cleaning out this area. The next step with our Saber Clipper by Stylecraft Pro and Gamma, we're gonna open up the lever and we're gonna go a finger's length above, replicating the shape of this line right here. You wanna replicate it on the other side. So very gently, let your machine do all the work and work your way towards the back of the head. If you guys can get to this step, you guys are ahead of the game. So the way we're gonna blend this out, the first line, usually if you guys watch my other videos, I usually go open to closed or closed to open. For this video, we're gonna go middle, hit the middle of the line, open the lever, hit the full thing, then we're gonna close it and hit the beginning of the line. First, we're gonna be working with this side of the head, which is gonna be from the ear to the temple. Once this is blended, we're gonna work from the ear back to the back of the head or the occipital bone and just repeat the process as we work our way around the head. So midway point, using the left corner of the blade right here, place the blade flat on your client's head. We're only going midway through. So why do I like starting in the middle? It just makes it easier for me in the first line. I don't push the line up high as if I were to start with it closed. So now I'm just gonna open it a tiny bit and go a little bit higher. You guys can already kind of see the contrast of the fade coming together. All we gotta do now, close our lever all the way. Massaging it into my client. As you can see now, nice and blended. Now we're just literally gonna rinse and repeat our process on the back side. So the reason why I like working in zones is because once you guys, shit, you good, bro? Shit, you're gonna fall asleep in the video, bro. Start middle, midway point of the guideline, guys. It's literally like a compass. Don't go no higher than the midway point. You guys can see how it's softening the line right there. But now let's open it a little bit. Let's open it all the way. Hit the full guideline like if you were making the guideline all over again. Just work on that bottom part with the closed lever position. Before I move on to the second line, I'm gonna debulk everything and shave everything. You remember that we set a 1-finger invisible line, then we cleaned it up with the hard trim. So then we can go in with our shaver now. And we're gonna basically fairly gently tap it on top of that line. Next thing is, guys, I'm gonna be using my Gamma Skin to remove the bulk. You guys see the very hard line right there, which is perfect for us. Now guys, the next step, we're gonna grab our 1 guard, open up the lever, go a finger's length above. This makes the 1 guard with the lever open. Now it's a 1.5. I'm gonna go a finger's length above. Now we have a second line. We're almost done with the haircut, but you guys have to pay real close attention in this step because it's a 2-step process. This line is not just blended with 1 lever method with the 1 guard. It's gonna require the 1 guard and the half guard. So we're gonna go close to open, which means we start with our lever closed, baby tap this line, go midway, hit it midway, and then open it and hit the full thing. That's gonna leave a very soft line right here, and that's where we're going with the 0.5 guard on the next step to finalize the blend of this line. So let's start first with our lever closed, baby tap the beginning of the line, very gently. You guys can hear it cut a little bit. Midway. Open it all the way. Now we're gonna repeat the process again in the back side. So we're gonna go closed, barely gently tapping this line right here. Go a tiny bit higher. You guys can see that it's lightly softening the line. Then open it all the way now. We're hitting the full line. This is the part where a lot of people get confused in terms of what to do. You guys see the softer line right here and a harder line over here in the back of the head. So our goal is to blend this line. We're gonna stick with the close to open lever method. So I'm going up to that hard line right there. Then I'm just gonna work to this side over here, top of the ear. So I'm kind of going backwards. Midway. Open it all the way, and it almost hit the full thing, but not really, guys. You guys just want to use your eyes and go as high as possible, but without really stretching out that line. We're still working on this line. The start of this finger is where we go closed. So always know that it's a finger's length and we're just working to blend that line out. So we're gonna start from here, the lever closed. I'm gonna gently work my way slowly. I know that I curved the line over here towards the C cup. Go midway. The 2 guard lever open, we just want to set a 1 finger's length guideline. I'm gently flicking up, guys, because I want to conserve that weight and that darkness. So we went up with the 2 guard lever open. Now we're gonna close the lever and gently tap the beginning of the line and flick out. This step is similar to the 1 guard lever open because it's a 2-step process using the same guard that we used to set the guideline. And we're also using a 1.5 guard to finalize the blend after softening the line. So this is gonna be a quick little tip for you guys. You guys are scared with going up with the 1.5 guard. I like going up with the 1 guard lever open and just kind of like feathering. What feathering means is we're kind of going up and kind of just like flicking out and pulling out the machine once we get closer to the line. I'm kind of just barely baby tapping the line because sometimes I go in with my 1.5 guard and it doesn't blend the beginning of the line. This is just the best way to do it in my opinion. See, after going with my 1 guard lever open, you guys can see how much I softened the line and I just made it easier for me to go close to open with the 1.5 guard. We're gonna use this line as a reference point of where to go closed and slowly work our way up, guys. Just make sure you use your eyes and you guys respect the guideline. Don't go any higher than you're supposed to because you guys don't want to push that line. Lever's in the middle. Lever's 3/4 open. Then open all the way. So the next thing is, right here is C-cup area. It's fairly light, guys, so we're just gonna gently tap it right here on the corner. Only I use two things. You got that spray bottle, my YS Park comb, and my Faded Culture shears. If you guys are interested in any of the products, you guys can check the link in the description or use my code as well, David10, for any discounts for Faded Culture, Gamma, Stylecraft Pro. We're gonna start first with my client's bangs. So I'm gonna ask him really quick how much he wants to remove from the front. How much do you want to remove from the front, bro?
Just the tip.
Just the tip. So we're gonna take a vertical section right here. So this is gonna be our starting point right here. So taking that first section right there. Now we're gonna comb it forward. We're gonna leave a little bit of hair and comb everything to the side. Now we're gonna get another line, and we still have that cutting line right there. So we're gonna use that as our guide. We're gonna pull the hair from here. Make sure you guys apply some pressure, and then we're gonna go and texture it. So what the diffuser does, this kind of just disperses the air evenly, and it doesn't move the hair. It's meant for curly hair, wavy hair. This is the end result, guys. This is a mid-high fade with a light trim on top. If you guys enjoyed the content, let me know down below in the comment section. If you guys are from the OC LA area, click the link in my description to book an appointment. Just hit me up, guys, if you guys want to be featured in the channel. My name is David Escamilla, and I'll catch you guys next week for more content. Peace.